But how we started, I guess we should start there. Paul wanted to do a music thesis last semester, or last year, I should say, fall of 2007. And he asked me, we want a class. But how we started, I guess we should start there. And there was two people from that town that asked Sufjan Stevens to come down, and pretty much they commissioned him to write a song about what had happened there. So he wrote this song called Lord Godbird, and me and Paul were listening to it, and we were like, we could do something like that. And how come governments don't commission artists to do things like that anymore? And then I started thinking about like history books, and how come history is taught to us through old photographs and just plain text on a page. What if we were really to get engaged in our history, and instead of learning a bunch of dates and figures and names and places, we actually gained an emotional understanding of our ancestors and the people that came before us. We haven't had really much support at all from the administration. It was just a bunch of students that came together and were like, we want to do something unique and different here. So see, tonight we had some technical difficulties, and that just shows the problems the administration just played out there. All the musicians were on time and everything, but still things went a little awry.
Yeah, tonight was. I would say that it didn't go exactly as planned. During this semester, my computer crashed, which had a great deal of information on it. And that was sort of a minor setback. What happened? I guess that's history.
Yeah.
The challenge I had was I've never composed for, say, tenor sax or flute. Well, the flute is the easiest because it's sort of like violin, but an instrument like tenor sax or trumpet, it's very different. It's always a surprise when you write music in your computer and you listen to these horrible noises that play back at you, and you try to make sense of it and ask if a real person playing that, who isn't a robot, who doesn't have perfect timing and everything, who actually phrases things, how would that sound? And it's always a surprise. So it was totally amazing to hear it, something that you've written, just performed out, and I would say it's a good feeling.
Yeah, from my perspective, I think it was very interesting having these other people sing what I wrote, because I'm so used to seeing my own lyrics, and that's it.
Some songs I broke it down as like, okay, when you hear Trey sing the chorus, play this. If you hear him sing these words, play this. And that made it easier for the musicians. But as for pages, every song we had like 5 pages of music and everything.